John, you wanted to talk about Dorothy Day. I have Dorothy Day's biography here in my hand. She said in the Catholic Worker, the newspaper that she created, she wrote, "We love our country and love our president, but we failed as Americans in living up to our principles." It's remarkable stuff. She was, anyway, to you, your thoughts on Dorothy Day.
I just wanted to say she was, a representative of a fairly large movement of Christian socialists, of which there's quite a few people that, I could list names here, but I don't want to take too much time. But Eugene Debs was one, Tony Benn, who died several years ago. And she straddled the activists and atheist socialists. And then, I think she rejected their materialism, and she sort of combined both ideas. But she had a lot of respect for socialism as a way of helping the poor. And, it still is. It's a great movement. I have a close friend who lived in a Catholic worker community, and they seek to live in community and share things, and then help other people within communities all over the country.
Yeah. She apparently converted to Catholicism at the age of 30. And she died around the age of 90 in 1980, so she must have been born in the 1890s.
She converted to Catholicism. She was always interested in religion. Her parents were nominally Episcopalian, and that's where she got the interest of the liturgy and whatnot. But she became Catholic later on in life and kind of rejected the more radical atheistic, socialism. But I'm sure she still considered herself to be a socialist. And for all those people out there that think that socialism is incompatible with belief, there were quite a few people, including, I would say, in a sense, this Pope who supports, aspects of socialist doctrine and socialist ideas as applied to, helping the poor.
Yeah. She died in November of 1980 at age 83. There's a campaign for her canonization. In 1955, this is from this article by Dan Zak about Dorothy Day. During Vietnam, in 1955, Day led a protest against civilian drills staged around mock Soviet nuclear attacks. During Vietnam, she trumpeted conscientious objection and nonviolent resistance, saying that one way to end this insanity is to pack the jails with our men. And by that she meant, the conscientious objectors who were willing to go to prison rather than go to Vietnam.
She was a dedicated pacifist, and she was deeply influenced by the anarchist ideas of Kropotkin, and then also, of Dostoevsky and Tolstoy. And I am too. I mean, it's great stuff. And I find reading reading her and reading them, it's very liberating, and it shows us a different way of living outside of this capitalist propaganda that's shoved down our throats daily, that we can live in peace, and we can also, be believers. She had a deep respect for even anarchists that were atheists, but, she really did, straddle those two things very well.
That's interesting. Yeah, lived in both worlds. Fascinating stuff. John, thank you for the education. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, we've got the smartest listeners of any show on anywhere in the media.